Go! Beep, beep, boop, boop. Yeah, I saw somebody on Twitter compiled all these scenes into videos. I don't know if she edited the first episode into order, but yeah, it was still like...
Does anything seem out of place?
4 hours long. It was ridiculous. Maybe 3 hours.
There's no damage as far as I can see. It has been restored perfectly.
What's wrong with it?
But something's off. I noticed it when I tried to fight. It feels different.
I get what you're saying. The way Clarissa is now, it doesn't seem like it has unlimited power.
Well, yeah.
It's
Beyond pissed
also
out,
different
so.
from when it was repaired before. That time, its power hadn't been awakened. This time, it seems to have lost it.
Right.
I don't know how best to put
Seems
it,
inconvenient.
but at any rate, it doesn't seem to be as powerful as it was before.
I see.
Thank you for saying the same thing like 5 ways.
That is probably because Shion is not here.
Thank you.
The cosmogenic arms are weapons that were powered by the mothership and exhibited astonishing abilities.
That's why, is that why
Now that the
Jackal can get
mothership's, Shion's power is gone.
a skin
All
of
of the
them?
cosmogenic arms have lost their abilities.
Indeed. I could make something that matches the caliber of that.
Without the power of the mothership, the Yonohate I used broke. And that was after just one use.
Damn
Which
childproof
means that
swords.
the power of the mothership, Shion, was so important for the cosmogenic arms. Clarissa has even different roots than the cosmogenic arms we own. The fact that it retained its form is already a miracle. It probably will not regain the power it once
A
had.
testament to Zig's abilities, I guess.
Then this Clarissa is like a memento of Shion.
That means it's gonna break by the end of the
Indeed.
episode.
So, Regius, you came all the way here because you finished discussing that matter from before?
Yes, that's right, Zig. I received permission from Shao. I request that you forge new cosmogenic arms.
Everybody gets a new weapon.
You put it so simply, but as a swordsmith, there's no reason for me to refuse such a request.
Okay.
Oh, yes. If it's all right with you, I'd like to try to repair the Clarissa again.
Didn't you just say it wasn't broken?
If I reconstruct it, I might be able to restore
okay.
its power
Whatever.
close to where it was, if not completely.
Thank you, Zig. But I'm okay with it as it is. This Clarissa and I will stick together.
Already too late for... Oh no, this is a stupid relationship thing. Ugh.
Oh, it's you. Hey, listen. I wanted to ask you something.
Okay.
Has, that Force girl, Marlo, has she asked about me or anything?
Not directly.
She and I fought together back on the mothership, see? But I haven't seen or heard from her since. No, it's nothing like that. It's just...
What did you do? We know
I
what he
feel
did.
like there's this gap between us that I can't close. She just runs off whenever I try and approach her.
You did say forces suck
That's what I
on the
hate
regular.
about forces, I
There
tell
you go. That's why she doesn't want to talk to you, you dumb piece of shit.
No, you know what? I guess the real issue is just me getting worked up like this all the time.
Yeah, you're kind of a jackass.
Don't get me wrong. I can't stand forces.
Dude, it's not,
But
no.
that doesn't mean I
That's
hate
that's
her as a person or anything.
Oh, that's the I'm not racist butt of,
I
like,
think she's got me all
PSO2
wrong.
classes.
So I just want to set the record straight. That's it, really. but I feel like it might already be too late for that.
Yeah, go to hell.
Sorry for dragging the conversation on like this. I'll catch you around.
No, you won't. Talking shit off forces like that, you definitely won't. Asshole.
I thought they would have made some progress by now. Color me surprised.
Sorry,
It seems like things are actually getting worse, huh? That's not what I was hoping for.
the hell?
All of us operatives should be nice and friendly to each other. That's best for all of us, yeah?
You're the one who caused the problem. At least part of the problem. They both being tool bags, but I like Martha better because forces rule.
Oh, hello. Say, would you mind if I asked you something?
Literally asking me something to ask me that, but okay.
Has that Hunter Oza asked you about me at all? We were together for a brief moment during the incident on the mothership, but I have not seen much of him since. No, nothing of the sort. It has simply been on my mind lately is all. It is not as though we cannot speak to one another. It is just that we have drifted apart to an uncomfortable degree.
You're both kind of hopeless.
But he still just comes right up into my space like it is no big deal. That is what I dislike about hunters. They are always worked up and lacking restraint.
Damn right, they suck.
But talk like that is probably what made us start avoiding each other in the first place. I truly dislike hunters, you know, but I do not hate him in particular. There is lots I would like to talk with him about, in fact. But I think it may be too late, and this stubborn head of mine is to blame.
Oh well.
I am sorry. I really should not have bothered you with a trivial matter like this. Take care now.
Blue.
I think she just needs a little push in the right direction. But I guess this
That's
is
what,
mostly my
typo
fault,
number
so
9
I
or
better
10?
swoop in to help. You'll help me though, right? Great.
I didn't say yes. At least she acknowledged that she fucked up. Alright, let's resolve this so we never have to speak of this again. Please.
Oh, am I glad to see you. Would you mind lending me a hand?
Absolutely.
All you need to do is have a chat with the girl coming this way. Thanks!
Love how I just get roped into other people's shit. That is our job as ARC's operatives, dealing with other people's shit.
Oh, you. Why are you here? I was
Why are
called
any of us
by
here,
someone.
really?
Hey, Azunami! Where the heck are you taking me?
You'll know when you get there. Just go! Okay, here she is.
Jeez. What the...
Oh,
Wait!
what?
It's alright if you hate me. That's your prerogative. Just, please, listen. I guess I have.
But
I'm
I'm sorry,
ignorant of
skip
things
that, my
like
bad.
that. I must have angered you at some point.
Guys would do.
So,
At least he's an apologetic.
I'd like
dude.
to apologize.
That is not it. That is not it. I just misunderstood and decided to avoid you. You have done nothing wrong. I am the one who needs to apologize. I do not have any courage. All I could do was run. There is nothing bad about you. I am sorry.
Nothing? Nothing?
Thanks for helping out. Well,
Cool, I stood here
case
for like 3
closed.
seconds. Thanks.
Now, we'll leave it to them.
Good, I don't have to deal with that again. Next, Doom and Danner. Oh. Hoping it was Ego and not this job. He's been better this episode, though. Once Theodore got his shit straight, he's been less of a...
Oh, imagine that. Never would have thought I'd run into you here. I'm
Perkier is
working
a
on a
Doom
little
too.
independent investigation of my own, see? And I thought maybe this place might...
Sorry to burst your bubble, Theodore, but I don't think this place has whatever you're after.
Do you know what I'm looking for, Maria?
A way to change from a Dooman back to a Newman, I presume? It's written clear as day on your face.
Gonna have this whole arc about
What's so bad
accepting...
about being a Dooman?
his,
It's not like it'll
new form
kill
and
you.
whatnot.
The change probably only boosted your abilities. Why change back?
Made my pee-pee small.
It's just
And I
this
care
look that
about
Oak
that.
gives me sometimes. One I never saw when I was a Newman.
Really? The same girl who seemed completely unfazed when she found out the twisted workings of Ox as a whole?
I mean, you did kind of fireball her like 7 times in a
I
row.
mean, I'm not like the other Dumans, right? I'm like a forced evolution. That probably makes people feel a little uncomfortable, right?
Also, they might feel a little uncomfortable because you hit them with foy 7 times in a row. Because you thought they were
And I
fake.
suppose she sees right through this negative line of thought, huh? Tell me, Theodore, do you have any idea how we casts came to be?
To save frail children, I thought.
Are you really that much of a fool, boy? Do you honestly think the Photoners would create an entire new race for poor little children? Sure, they use children with physical defects, but only those they saw potential in.
Oh, so it's eugenics.
We casts are typically created because our innate photonic aptitude outstrips what our flesh and blood bodies can handle. It's a well-known fact that Ox fiddled with the genetic makeup of our bodies. And every once in a while, actually, more often than you'd think, a child with incredible talents was born. Talents so powerful that their physical bodies could not contain them. Once such a child was spotted, they were removed from their flesh bodies and transferred to a mechanical one to make full use of their powers.
I'm kind of disappointed, but kind of appreciate it that they, like, don't specifically say whether it was a brain transplant or a soul
Even
transplant
if the
or what.
transference left them with reduced potential, it would still keep them fit for battle, and that is what mattered. That is how we casts began. If anyone is a forced evolution, it's us. Now let me ask you one more thing. Theodore, do you feel uncomfortable at the sight of me and my fellow casts?
Are you spacious?
No, not at all.
Well, then the same probably goes for you then. The only thing she's truly worried about is how fixated you are on this whole issue. If you have time to spare for worrying about nonsense like this, you should spend it by her side instead.
Go the fuck
Because
out,
more than
Theodore.
our bodies, more than our abilities, what really matters is our hearts.
There's a VG advisor quote for you.
Got it? Then hurry up and get out of here!
Stop scaring the poor
I
chump.
can't help but tear into whiny little boys like him, who can never seem to fathom what's truly on a woman's mind.
Did I direct you towards some incels to destroy them?
Still, at least he's not as bad as the universe's greatest blockhead of all.
One.
Who might that be? I'll leave it to your imagination.
She could be talking about Regis. She could be talking about Huey. I don't even know. Do again.
Die. Just die already, would you? Honestly, just how far is this boot camp loon planning to go? Oh my!
A little bit ridiculous,
It's
like
you.
cyber
Would you
bow.
be so kind as to lend me a hand?
You need not bother. This is part of Katori's mission. We have been over this. As a test subject, you are obligated to engage in both real battles and training alike.
Yes, I'm well aware, but I do wish someone would have told me how dreadful this all was going to be.
This would be nothing if you were better prepared, as evidenced by how easily I still draw breath as you struggle to catch yours.
You're a robot.
I would appreciate it if you did not assume a fragile girl like me could keep up with a fitness elite like yourself.
You asked for this to begin with. If you want to end it here, I will not stop you.
Oh, fine. Let's just get on with it then, shall we?
Okay.
Do be sure to watch as I do my very best.
Glad I was tangentially evolved for the, like, 30 seconds of conversation.
She complains nearly as often as she breathes. Nothing good will come from hanging around here while she does. I promise.
Damn, that's
Farewell
cold.
then.
Like while she breathes or while she complains? I mean, I guess it's both, but... Oh, Io's here too. Sweet. I like Io. She's sassy.
Hello, hello. Thank you, thank you. It's me, Patty, the well-known elder sister of Patia. And here's my younger sister, Tia.
Okay, it's just the look.
And
Perfect.
today, we have someone else, the new member of Patia. Come on out.
Are they patio now?
Hi, I'm Io.
Boss?
Oh,
Boss! Don't pretend to be someone else! That hurts worse than being laughed at! Patty wouldn't let up. She even cried. I had no choice.
all good.
We really thought Patia was getting stuck in a rut. So, we invited Io to be a new member. How about it, huh? Can't you see the potential of the new Patia?
Still no words for it.
You're all so lost for words regarding my bright idea.
We're so appalled that we don't know what to say, dummy. I'm so sorry, Io. I didn't think Patty was stupid enough to do something like this.
No worries, Tia. It's also my fault for being unable to
That
refuse.
doesn't seem like that bad of
Feel
deal.
free to head home. Sorry for putting you through this. Oh, Patty, you can find your way home by yourself, right? Later.
Cold. Absolutely cold. Not sure what the point of that was either, but okay.
What?
Same. Oh. Apparently, if it's automatically playing, you hit A to skip. Oh, hit B instead of A, that's right. I was playing Animal Crossing earlier. Buttons reversed. Etc. Oh, the Ash Maiden, I like her. She's also sassy.
Oh, Kotoshira.
What up? Big stabbings.
Lady Sakunahime has awoken. Consequently, she wishes to commune.
Is all his dialogue so low volume?
Commune is a grave way of putting it. I simply came to meet you. There is no need to be so apprehensive. Kotoshiro,
You must learn to adopt a softer manner. How will you ever find a partner otherwise?
Lady Sukuna Hime, are you aware of the phrase, "It is none of your concern"?
Well, naturally, I know of it. It is often used when one hits upon a sore
Kotoshiro,
spot.
ace
Yes.
icon.
Lady Sukuna
Or
Hime?
a row icon, at least.
Gracious, no need to be so formal. I am the Ash Maiden of Harukotan. I hold no standing for you two. Feel free to address me familiarly.
But that would be rude to someone of your status.
How is it rude exactly? I myself wish for you to address me in that manner.
I like that attitude. I'm
If you
royalty, but
remain
fuck it.
contrary, then I will simply order you to address me familiarly. But I would rather not resort to that. Very good. Setting that aside,
Yeah, that wasn't so hard.
you are a rather meddlesome duo.
What
Even
up?
if you have some connection to the horrid creatures that accompany the Nightfallers, you had no reason to follow this fool. Indeed, you should have used him as a decoy to fell your enemies. Why did you not do so?
Seems like a
You
dick
might
move.
be right, but we couldn't just abandon him.
That is all?
Yeah, I think so.
Intriguing. I consider it an honor to have met you.
Now also turning awkward and weird.
After an eternity, I have finally met beings worthy of calling my friends. What a happy occasion.
Cool.
Friends? No, we couldn't. Is it that disagreeable a suggestion? Or do you believe goddesses are not allowed to have friends?
No, that's not what I meant. It's just...
Then you should have no objections. I have already decided
Kinda
to call you
pushy,
friends. I care not if my feelings are one-sided.
Oh, Lady Sukuna Hime.
I told you to skip the formalities.
I'm gonna say we've been over this.
Oh, it's very nice to meet you, Sukuna Hime.
Likewise.
Okay. Retaliation, that sounds like combat might be coming up. We might actually get something a little more involved in before we cut out. Cool.
You came at just the right time.
Why's that?
I talked to Kotoshiro about it, but I was wondering why the Daybreakers are okay after fighting Falspawn.
Why's
You
that?
mentioned that before. I did not clearly understand the conversation itself, but it was something about not being corrupted, right?
Yeah, Falspawn can't be completely defeated without photon energy, and their remnants quickly become corrupted. You saw it too, didn't you, Kotoshiro?
Science.
And that's why the Nightfallers are controlled by Gemini.
However, the brave Daybreakers repeatedly engage in combat, but do not present with any symptoms. Now I see. That is, indeed, strange.
That is foolish, Kotoshiro. What is strange about it? It is obvious.
He knows what's up.
All the beings on this planet are awarded its divine protection. It naturally repels superficial ill will.
Yes, but, Lady Sukuna Hime, that does not explain the rampage of the Nightfallers.
Well,
Oh, they're just
the
assholes.
divine protection extends to the Nightfallers as well. Thus, they must not feel malice. Have they been led astray by that eerie child? That fraudulent child that proclaims herself the Maiden.
Oh.
She might have
Other one?
instigated it. At any rate, you need not fret over it. You must deal with the matters that are looming overhead. It is good medicine for the Nightfallers, who have been enhanced to unnecessarily huge sizes. Beat them to a bloody pulp.
I mean, that's one way to treat your subjects, I guess. I don't know how I feel about the depiction of the grunts is more of like yokels too. It's kind of what.
You aren't the Divine One?
I said, it's why.
How disappointing. If only the Divine One was with us Daybreakers, the Nightfallers would be dealt with easily.
Kind of is with you. Word not get out that ever.
Now that is a selfish statement if I have ever heard one.
Damn right.
It is not just them either. All Daybreakers tend to be like this. They say such things with no ill will meant. Certainly, the current invasion was instigated by the Nightfallers breaking the law. The fault lies with them, as foolish as they are. They are likely being deceived or manipulated by those ghoulish children. Either way, they are foolish. That includes the Night Lord for ignoring the situation as well. However, it is not only the Nightfallers. The Daybreakers are foolish as well. They both lack common sense. They once again recklessly rush down the road to war without bothering to negotiate or seek peace. The height of irrationality. I imagine my father and mother are weeping somewhere past the river. You two, there is no need to restrain yourselves on this planet. Please proceed to rake them over the coals.
He just wants to see some asses get kicked.
I wonder if something happened to Sukuna Hime in the past.
I think we just found our chief plot driver for this episode. Or we know what's going to happen next, or what's going to get explained next mission. I should.
Over here! I was just wanting to speak with you, Kotoshiro.
Lady Sukuna Hime's past? If it is for a friend, I am quite willing to describe the legend to you.
Okay, that was in a legend, not just in, like,
legend?
gossiping.
Indeed, Ash Maiden Sukuna Hime's past is, in essence, the legend of the planet itself. The tale may take some time in its telling.
Okay. I thought they were gonna just make me start another one.
Is a place where contrast reigns supreme. Day and night never intertwine.
So it doesn't rotate?
Day and night were in conflict. The conflict lasted so long that no one could even remember what it was about.
It'd be fun trying to sleep on the Daybreakers.
Eventually, the Day Lord and the Night Lord came to desire peace.
I like the yin-yang nod with the symbol.
The Day Lord's daughter and the Night Lord's son were wedded to seal a peace accord. And, for a time, the war
I'm guessing
was
Sukuna
over.
Hime is their daughter.
But the child born of day and
Called it.
night was gray, the color of ash. Small of frame and stunted in growth, neither dark nor light. The Day Lord blamed the Night's son. By the Night Lord's reckoning, the fault lay with the Day's daughter. And so, war began once again.
I think some sort of
The Night Father and Day Mother
Union
joined
would
the conflict,
do
which
something
the
that
Ashen
was
Child
fixed, but
sought
okay.
to stop. The Ashen Child sacrificed its life in hopes of stopping its parents from fighting.
Oh.
Reeling, the husband and wife regained their senses. Clutching the Ashen Child's remains, they prayed to the stars and gave their lives so that the Ashen Child might know life's embrace once more.
They got Dusty.
The
There's
Ashen
the goddess.
Child, upon being revived, wept as the ashen remains of its parents passed feebly through its fingers.
Rough.
The child's tears created a river eternal, to separate day and night.
Yeah, I think they call it the River of Tears at some point.
Thus did the war come to an end at the hands of the Ashen Child. Yet the Ashen Child still prays for the two who burned to ashes in their grief. The child prays that its mother and father's lamentations may never be given form.
Oh, cool. Actually, I didn't even think you could see it from space, the color spin, but that's cool. Like it. Didn't notice it the first time we visited. Now it makes sense why all the Harukotan rocks are yin yang as well.
Harukotan is two halves of a whole. When comes life, so comes death.
Heard us talking shit.
I thought I heard whisper of that unpleasant tale, and there you stood, Kotoshiro. Honestly, you ever go too far. How adroitly you have memorized such a tedious tale.
It was from you I first heard it, Lady Sukunahime.
I learned it from watching you!
Sukunahime, the Ash Maiden, from the legend I've just communicated.
A tale of tedium, the planet's legend, possessed of not one interesting part whatsoever. Put it out of your mind with haste, you two.
I mean, I wouldn't want people remembering my past all the time like that either.
I might have made Sukunahime mad at you.
Yeah, that's nothing new.
It is not an issue. This is how it ever is. Lady Sukunahime is always angry at the foolish war of day and night.
Same. At least on the always angry front. I mean, I do like that they're actually bothering to build up this character a little more instead of lobbing her at me and then just like, alright, go fight for me. Bunch. Okay, cool, thanks, bye. Honestly, I think they did more with her in this early on than they did with Matoi at the start. Blah, 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 blah.
You two are always together. Do you not tire of one another?
I mean, I do, kinda.
Sukunahime? And Kotoshiro?
Or perhaps, are you two a couple?
Wonder if they asked that if you play a female character.
A couple? No.
Hope so.
No
now,
need to be embarrassed.
The
It was
rest
a
of
joke.
this crap is
It is so very worthwhile to tease you, Matoi. Unlike Kotoshiro, he is too honest, too naive. I jokingly asked him if he would kill himself if I ordered it, and he attempted seppuku on the spot.
Well, that's
If you
freaking dark.
order me to give my life, I shall obey.
Idiot, have sense enough to distinguish fact from folly.
Thank you.
To me, your word is absolute.
Ugh, such profound inflexibility. I implore you, find it within yourself to tell at least one joke.
Be a dad joke,
If
it's
that is an
fine.
order, I shall.
Do you really have room to talk, Sukunahime? You're always with Kotoshiro too, you know.
Oh, clapping
I
back.
am the Ash Maiden's guardian. It is my duty to remain by Lady Sukunahime's side.
Kotoshiro, you buffoon. You have utterly failed to comprehend Matoi's intent. You were poking fun at how close we seem, yes? So as to get even?
Well, if you explain the joke, it's not funny anymore.
Oh, we do we? Very well put. Kotoshiro?
This is right, kind of is a
The
brother-sister.
debt I owe you is a heavy one indeed. I cannot repay you in my lifetime. I became your guardian as a means to fulfill that obligation.
Obligation?
My hometown was annihilated in the dispute with the Nightfallers.
Go figure.
I was the only one that survived. I was but an infant. Lady Sukunahime took me in and raised me under her care.
Oh, cool.
blind
Got a cool
though
mom.
I was, she did not abandon me. On the contrary, she raised me.
I considered leaving you be, but suspected the decision would cost me considerable sleep. So I brought you with me. If I had known I was raising such a stubborn creature, I would have left you where I found you.
What you blame me for is the ring of a failure in parenting.
Ooh, he does have some
Get fresh with
stats.
me, Kotoshiro. That is hardly the tenor I'd expect
Terrible
from a
term.
bedwetting brat.
Why would you bring that up now?
By the by, my toy, you brought up the fact that Kotoshiro and I are always together, which carries the tacit implication that you two are always together, yes?
Stop analyzing everything I say!
Let's get some gripes. I was hoping to get another combat mission. We got like 10 minutes, 10, 15. Well, I'm also worried that if one does come up, it's going to be one of those really long
Ghastly children
ones.
are so exasperating.
Oh, she's just venting.
Ah, you there. You have such perfect timing. Please allow me to vent my frustrations.
How does this keep happening to me? Thanks. Happen.
Yes. That is precisely what I wanted to talk about. Please, hear me out.
Okay.
It is as the legends say, Harukotan is a place where contrast reigns supreme. A coin with two sides. If there is life, then there is also death.
That's
If
standard,
I am
really.
likened to life, then on the opposite side there will be death.
Okay.
Indeed, sealed on this planet is my antithesis, an evil god known as Magatsu.
Oh, we're gonna learn about
All
Big
things
Boy.
considered, the seal that holds Magatsu remains strong. I believed it would hold for yet another 1,000 years, but
So now we have
those
urgent
ghoulish
quests.
children are stirring up trouble in every key place.
Great.
Thus, I must perform the ritual all over again and completely reinstate the seal. This will impede my afternoon nap.
So loud.
It is irksome, vexatious, aggravating. Do you understand my indignation now?
Yeah.
I feel much better. Having friends is
Get
indeed
your shit straight and
pleasant.
a
I can
bunch of
express
chuckleheads just
myself
show up to
freely.
fuck it up. Yeah. Definitely feel that.
But do watch out for those abhorrent children. I know not of their history, and I doubt even a primer would elucidate it for me. But I understand full well that they are ill tidings. Though it may be a meaningless warning if they are the reason that you have come here.
Yeah, I
This
usually
is
just
my
go up and kick
advice
some.
from friend to friend. Lock it away in a corner of your heart.
Okay.
More pressingly, it seems they will soon make their move. The Daybreakers are not to be counted on. I apologize, but I must rely on you two for this.
Okay. Murder subjugation? What's that gonna be about? Sounds like we're bracing for some sort of war. Maybe I'll just go up to the brink of the whatever combat mission. Call it there, we can come back to it. Actually have time to click through it.
How nice to see you two.
Right.
Sukuna Hime and Kotoshiro, what's going on?
The Nightfallers attacked again. The Daylord instructed us to lie in wait, and he is holed up in the castle.
That's nothing new.
Well, it is preferable to him sneaking off. This generation's Daylord is a staunch coward. It's hardly worth picking on the worm. The
Guy's
Daybreakers
a
think that
douche.
only the
Got it.
Nightfallers are attacking them, but the situation is a bit worse than that.
Know that.
I am in the process of reinforcing the seal. If I do not, Magatsu, the harbinger of calamity, could be roused.
Spoilers, he gets
That
roused.
is probably what those eerie children aim to do. I will not allow their plan to succeed.
Oh, best of luck would be
This
hilarious.
is what it means to dance to the same beat. Anyway, The seal must be reinforced at 6 locations, and 2 remain. There is no time to take care of them separately. Therefore, we will split up. Kotoshiro and I will head one way. You two, the other.
How am I supposed to reinforce the seal?
But we don't know how to reinforce
there you
the
go.
seal.
Fret
The game knows
not.
what's up.
I have a way.
2 Ash Maidens? Oh my god. Even better.
That is a part of myself created from magic. You may call her Tamahime.
So, Ash Mag, basically.
While I am a part of Sukuna Hime, I think for myself. Nice to meet you both.
That is great.
If you need anything, let Tamahime know, and she will relay it to me. All right, let us be off.
I'm guessing that's how they animated it. They just made it a mag.
Let us go as well. Our objective is this way.
Okay. Tiny floaty princess. Let's learn more about Magatsu before we go.
Hey, Miss Tamahime.
Do not call me Miss. I exist as one with Sukuna Hime. Be sure to drop the title.
Oh, right. Sorry, Miss Tamahime.
Gotta stop.
Okay, whatever.
I just
You wish
I
to
just love the
inquire
little
about
looks.
Magatsu,
Like
right?
I'm done with this.
Wow, you read my mind, Miss Tamahime. Yeah, of course you did, since you're a part of Sukuna Hime.
I realize that you have no ill will, but the way you speak to me makes me feel like I am being teased. So, Magatsu is a disaster that eradicates planets.
That's annoying.
It is a disaster born from sorrow. A god that signifies the opposite of life. The destroyer of day and night. The eradicator of planets.
Well, I guess since the Ash Maiden's kind of a few
I am here to
sides
quell
too,
it.
it makes
The Ash Maiden Sukuna Hime, that is.
A disaster that eradicates planets. Just hearing that makes me...
want to kick its ass.
And that's true. But don't you think it's like Dark Falls?
Maybe a little bit.
This Dark Falls you mention. Is that what the Dark Children are after? Worry not, for Magatsu is something else.
Okay.
However, they might be intrinsically similar.
Oh.
Intrinsically?
Although they differ in scale, they are born from negative emotions such as grief and sorrow, and they bear their fangs at life forms.
Yep, sounds about the
They may
same.
have been born from life forms, but to want to eradicate life to that end, negative emotions are deplorable, no?
You gotta have the bad to have the good. Alright, yeah. I don't know how long this combat mission's gonna be, so we're gonna cut it there, and we're just gonna come back and a bunch of fall spawns and Nightfaller's asses.